I actually work 24/7.
Yes, boss, you watch basketball from time to
Yeah,
time.
no, that's, yeah, sure. I watch basketball, I play badminton whenever I can, but usually from 9 to 12, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. And then if I need to get back to work, I will go back to work. And maybe most of the time I need to get back to work because of either the exigencies of the business or because my adrenaline is too high and I cannot go to sleep anyway. So I might as well tire myself out by doing 1 or 2 hours more. Go back home, then you're really dead, then you can fall asleep without having to take a sleep pill. But you know, like yourself, it's work, but I love my work. And because I probably resigned myself to accepting this mission, no? So
If you are here, then you are on the road to become wealthy and debt-free. Hi guys, this is Chinkee Tan, also known as Mr. Chink Positive. I hope that you are enjoying the series of the MVP series, Manny Pangilinan series. This is part 3 already. Pero bago natin pag-usapan po yung part 3, don't forget to subscribe in this channel. And once you click subscribe, don't forget to click the bell button so that you'll be advised kung may mga bagong videos po tayo about money, success, business. Okay, so let's get started. Ang question po na tinanong ko dito, sabi ko, Sir, alam na po naman natin na number 1 ang Philippines sa Asia before. We used to export rice, now we import rice. We used to export a lot of good products. Right now, we are importing the products. Sabi ko, why did we fail as a nation economically? At ito po ang sagot niya.
we failed to develop an industrial base, and we failed to take advantage of the export boom. So the first post-war economic change was industrialization. We didn't catch that. And then after that was the export boom, led by Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore. We were not part of that as well. So that's why it impacts on the economic structure, including the banking structure and the power industry. Because why should our plants do what they call the mid-merit, your ability to supply power at only certain hours of the day? Because we don't have a 24/7 situation where the plants require power 24/7. The only establishments that require 24/7 supply are two. Number one is the BPO industry, and number two are the casinos.
Number 3, internet cafe.
Internet cafes. I don't know how major they are.
And 7-Eleven.
They're always
But but arguably, let me ask you this: do casinos are they a productive economic activity? What do you produce by gambling?
Yeah, nothing.
And what do you produce by gaming? Except to benefit the telcos. So, we shouldn't shit on that, right? Pero wala, di ba? At the end of the day. Kanya, that's why the power industry has got to accommodate the economic structure. That's why your power cost will be more expensive. Because if you have a huge industrial base, and most of our plants are what do you call it, base load, the power cost will drop. Yeah, that's one. Number two, it affects also your distribution structure. Right now, 98% of our customers are residences, which means the investment in stringing along those lines to zillions of people is that much more expensive that you have more plants than people, at least in terms of consumption. And which means your system loss is higher because your lines are longer. Because the system loss in Clark Economic Zone is about less than 3%. System loss in Meralco, they brought it down. It used to be 8+%.
Because is it that because also of jumpers and people?
Kasama na yan. Kasama na yan.
That's sort of been minimized.
Grabe. Nag-nosebleed ba kayo? Don't worry, hindi kayo nag-iisa. Grabe, matalino talaga si Sir MVP. Oo, pinag-aralan niya talaga at alam niya talaga kung ano sinasagot niya. Hindi lang yung by ano lang. Gusto niya, trip lang niya sumagot, di ba? So, alam mo, talagang dami ko talaga natutunan. Pero ito, no, mag-move on na tayo sa next segment, no? Actually, I also asked him, sige, there's a problem. Sige, solution. How can we recover economically? Okay. Ano pong business sectors na kailangan natin tignan para makarecover tayo? Kung ano sagot niya, panoorin natin to.
Where are we good at? Somebody should ask that.
Yeah.
Where are we good at? Where should this country put its resources?
Exactly.
Ayun,
Look at it
diba?
as a business.
It's not,
At this stage, di ba, those industries, those businesses that can produce jobs. Di ba? Number one, agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
By definition, labor-intensive. Number two, tourism. And you know, we're good at it. We are very service-oriented people. You know this, huh? Service-oriented. We are very naturally warm people. Somebody else told me, you know, some foreigner who's living, a new one, sabi niya, madali kaming ma-adapt dito by the Filipinos because they're warm, they're open. You know, you're right. My sense about Filipinos is that they just look through your color and they take you in as part of society. It's easy for the Chinese to get assimilated and the Bombays and whoever nationality.
Koreans, big population.
Hindi totoo yan sa ibang bansa. Hindi totoo yan. You could feel the... Yun. Ano pa ba? Mining. I don't know why we attack mining. Ano pa ba? Butak ko na tuloy. Well, yung BPO. Totoo na. Tsaka yung gaming industry ninyo. Ayun.
Oh, grabe, no? Talagang galing. Oo. Ano ba dapat mga negosyo na tignan po natin in the years to come? Ay, dinictate na nga niya eh. Sinabi na nga niya, di ba? Ito yung mga negosyo na kailangan yung bantayan. Number one, where are you good at? Yun yung sinasabi ko parati. Kung gusto mong magnegosyo, alamin mo saan ka magaling. Doon ka mag-ano. Kung magaling ka, mag-guhit, guhit. Kung magaling ka magsalita, magsalita ka, magbenta ka. Diba? Kung magaling ka sa art ka. Kung magaling ka sa admin ka. Kung magaling ka magluto, magluluto ka. So, based on your core competence, and hanapin mo na yung need. So, yung business sectors that we should look at binigay na po niya yung 5. Okay, ano yung 5? Number 1, agriculture. Diba? Kasi we have really good and fertile land. Number 2, tourism. Because we are hospitable people, friendly and warm. Tama siya. At ang kagandahan kasi sa hospitality, hospital lang kailangan mo. Hindi. Sa hospitality, PR, friendship, service, di ba? Hindi mo kailangan ng puhunan. Ang puhunan mo, sweat equity. Pawis lang, di ba? Number 3, mining. Oh, di ba? Siyempre, hindi naman para sa lahat yan. Di ba? Para sa kanya lang. 4, BPO. Yan. That's just another industry. Number 5, gaming. Yung mga technology, anything that deals with technology. Grabe talaga. Very, very wise. So, look at this already. Ito yung perspective niya ng mga growing sectors and business na na-neglect po. So, meron pa ako tinanong. Di pa kami tapos sa interview. Tinanong ko na. Sir MVP, what is your life's philosophy as a businessman? Oh, di ba? Parang talino ko. Nung nagtatanong talaga, feeling ko lang matalino ako. Kung ano sagot niya, etong panoorin natin.
Siyempre, the conventional view about business is to deliver goods and services for a profit. You have owners of the business, man. So you're responsible for the money they entrust to you, and which is to make more money for them. So you cannot get away from that. But and of course this is the current trend. But since the very start, we took on this philosophy, this principle, this view, that the ultimate test of our efficiency as a business goes beyond the profits you make. It is to be able to answer this question: are you improving the lives of your people? Because if you could produce the profits and at the same time be able to tell yourself and your shareholders that we indeed are year to year, every 5 years, whatever, you improve the lives of our people, then I think you've done an excellent job. More because of the latter, di ba? If you have better communications, better lesser traffic, better power, etc., etc. Yeah, that's your ultimate test. It's not so much the profits you.
Grabe talaga, no? Sobra. Ang sabi lang niya, sagot niya, how can your business improve the lives of people? Kaya pala in PLDT, di ba, changing people's lives. Yun yung parang ano niya, yung parang slogan niya, di ba? Ito rin po yung slogan at mantra po ni Mr. Zig Ziglar, the late Zig Ziglar. Sinabi niya, just help enough other people to get what they want and you will also get what you want in life. Alam mo, friendship kung ikaw naghahanap ka talaga ng negosyo at pagkakakitaan, ganun din po. I hope that you can learn from Zig Ziglar, from Manny Pangilinan, and from me. Huwag mo habulin ng pera. Pag hinabol mo yung pera, maniwala ka, mailap ang pera. Habulin mo kung paano ka makakatulong sa ibang tao. Pag nakatulong ka sa ibang tao, kikita ka ng pera. All opportunity stems from a problem. Once you have a problem, you try to fix it, you offer the solution, you will make money. So guys, stick to that principle. Guys, itong sinishare ko po namin sa inyo ni MVP at saka ako right now. These are really things that you cannot learn from school. Bro, maniwala ka sa ano to? AIM, sa mga masterclass, sa mga ano nila, ay nako, you have to pay hundreds of thousands in order for you to learn this. But right now, you're getting quality information for free. MVP to, bro. Okay? So, meron pa ako tanong, hindi pa kami tapos. Hindi ko tinalagang tinantanan. Oo, sabi ni Mike Enriquez. Sabi ko, sir, how hard do you work? O, ano yung work ethics niya? Panoorin natin to.
Maybe the best way to describe it would be man on a mission, right? So I'm focused on that. I guess that's who I am. And so I actually work 24/7.
Boss, you watch basketball from time to
Yeah,
time.
yeah, sure. I watch basketball. I play badminton whenever I can, but usually from 9 to 12, 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. And then if I need to get back to work, I will go back to work. And maybe most of the time I need to get back to work because of either the exigencies of the business or because my adrenaline is too high and I cannot go to sleep anyway. So I might as well tire myself out by doing 1 or 2 hours more. Go back home, then you're really dead, then you can fall asleep without having to take a sleep pill. But you know, like yourself, it's work, but I love my work, and because I probably resigned myself to accepting this mission, no? So
Yeah.
if you don't, then you don't consider the kind of business you own as valuable enough, as then you don't love it. You don't love your work, really. If you don't relate to it as closely as you should be.
Oh, grabe talaga. He's really a man on a mission. 24/7, sabi niya. He hardly sleep. Alam mo, nung sinasabi niya yan, alam mo, in reality, talaga, relate talaga ako sa kanya. Because that is a true mark of an entrepreneur. Alam mo, yung parang, bago ka pa matulog, nag-iisip ka na. Diba? Habang natutulog ka, nag-iisip ka pa rin. Nung gumising ka, nag-iisip ka pa rin. Grabe talaga. Walang katapusan na isip. And the reason why, yun nga, well, it's not about money, believe me. It's all about challenge of thinking of a new idea. To be able to reach out to more people, to help people. At the same time, kaya nga alam mo, sa totoo lang, may inside info po ko na hindi ko nang pwede i-reveal. Napaka-competitive ng mama na ito. Talagang, pag may competition, he wants always to beat his competition. Not hindi in arrogance, pero gusto niyang patunayan na talagang, I can be better. At the same time, yung sinabi niya talagang na revealing, he loved his work. Yun din. I hope that you love your work. You don't work for money, but you love what you're doing. And if you love what you're doing, even if people do not pay you, you're willing to do it for free. So guys, talagang galing, Meron pa isang question. Tapos may nagtanong, actually ito na nagtanong, hindi na ako nagtanong na ito. Ang nagtanong si Will Dasovich na. Sinabi niya, "Sir, is it possible?" Gayahin ko yung tone at the same time yung ni Will Dasovich. "Sir, is it possible to have a business without stress?" Kung ano sagot ni MVP, panoorin natin to.
There's always, I keep saying this thing of The Godfather was that there's always a price you pay for the life you choose.
Oh, that is a nice line.
Yeah, I like that.
Tweet
Tweet
that.
You see it everywhere, especially the most successful business persons in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
You can see there, unless inherited wealth, different. I think you lead a different lifestyle. But those who built their empires, well, don't tweet this like Li Ka-shing.
Yeah.
Broken marriage, because he never goes home. Period. Or number two is a few other things. So and I see him sometimes on Sunday when I'm walking to the office, in my office in Hong Kong. See him walking to his office. We will walk in the street. I park my car. He has his chauffeur. There's that price, and it's you cannot for most of us, all of us around this table, we're not members of the Lucky Sperm Club, are we? You have to work for your net worth, and you work very hard for it, di ba? And that's a typical Filipino.
Ay, nako. Well, you heard it from the man. There's a price to pay for everything. No pain, no gain. Walang instant success. Walang elevator sa success. Walang escalator sa success. You have to take the stairs. Pero alam mo ang pinaka-revealing na sinabi niya, yung sa Godfather. We become the person because of the life that we choose. So ikaw, piliin mo rin kung anong gusto mo sa buhay. Anong priorities mo? Diba? Ano bang priorities mo? Magpayaman lang ba? O pamilya? Diba? Ang priorities mo ba? Mag-ML lang? Mobile Legend habang buhay? Priority mo ba ay manood lang ng Korean teleserye? O ng probinsyano? Okay, check your priority. Because once you choose your priorities, you become, you become the person that you are right now because of the life that you choose. Meron pa akong last question. Ito naman, how does MVP deal with stress? Okay, panoorin po natin to.
Now, how does one deal with stress? With great difficulty, and that's where your faith, I think, comes in. That's where your faith comes in. I mean, it's tough dealing with the government, it's tough dealing with the presidents directly, especially when they tell you what to do. And, where else, sitting on top, who else do you turn to? Of course, you could turn to your colleagues to give you advice, but at the end of the day, the buck stops with you. And where do you take comfort that, should I do it or shouldn't I do it? Most of the time, you have to say, I cannot do it. But who gives you that kind of strength to say no? There's only one person, right? So you need that faith.
Grabe, di ba? Revealing. Who would ever thought? Ang sagot niya, faith. Turn to God. Bakit? Because he acknowledged that he cannot do it himself. Alam mo, in my version naman, I also do that. In everything that I do, I pray. I seek God for counsel. I seek the wise for counsel. Because I declare that apart from God, problem. Always think positive. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you want to keep on growing and to stay inspired, subscribe and hit the bell button to get notified. Always think positive.